fica de quatro, fica de quatro.
Esse é o Fenec, é o brabo da putaria.
Queimo no queima, queimo no queima, queimo no queimo no queimo no queimo no queimo no queimo no queimo no
DJ Alex, o magro de Monte.
Aqui na favela, as meninas são transantes.
Mina linda, perigosa, rouba meu coração. Vai quicando, vai jogando, não perde a razão. No batidão, só pura tentação.
Ela desce, ela sobe, rouba aí, pressão. Mina linda, perigosa, rouba meu coração. Ela desce, ela sobe, rouba aí, pressão. Mina linda, perigosa, rouba meu coração. Ela desce, ela sobe no baile, é pressão. Mina linda, perigosa, rouba meu coração. Vai quicando, vai jogando, não bate a razão. No batidão, só para tentação. Desce, ela sobe, rouba aí, pressão. Mina linda, perigosa, rouba meu coração. Ela desce, ela sobe, rouba aí, pressão. Mina linda, perigosa, rouba meu coração.
Ela desce, ela sobe, no baile é pressão. Mina linda, perigosa, rouba meu coração. Vai quicando, vai jogando, não perde a razão. No batidão, só pura tentação.
Gelo no copo, piscando a fachada. Gatinha rebola na vibe acelerada. No Prada, no vibe acelerada.
Gatinha rebola na vibe acelerada.
No Prada, no vibe acelerada.
Gatinha rebola na vibe acelerada.
Final de semana vai ter baile na quebrada. O som no talo e essa galera animada. Gelo no copo, piscando a fachada. Gatinha rebola na vai do Prada, no vibe acelerada.
Gatinha rebola na vibe acelerada.
No vibe acelerada.
Gatinha rebola na vibe acelerada.
Ela tá cheia de tesão, eu vou te fuder com amor. Mina linda, safadinha, arregaça esse popô. Vai que é caô.
Ela cheia de tesão e eu arregaço esse popô.
Vai que é caô.
Ela tá cheia de tesão e eu arregaço esse popô. Ela tá cheia de tesão, eu vou te fuder com amor. Mina linda, safadinha, arregaça esse popô. Vai que é caô. Ela cheia de tesão e eu arregaço esse popô.
Vai que é caô.
Ela tá cheia de tesão e eu arregaço esse popô.
Vai que é caô.
Ela tá cheia de tesão e eu arregaço esse popô. Ela tá cheia de tesão, eu
lo canto y lo siento yo. ¿Cómo? Báilalo, gózalo, como lo canto y lo siento yo. ¿Cómo? Báilalo, gózalo, como lo canto y lo siento yo. ¿Cómo? Báilalo, gózalo, como lo canto y lo siento yo. ¿Cómo? Báilalo, gózalo, como lo canto y lo siento yo. Como báilalo, gózalo, como lo canto y lo siento yo. Como báilalo, gózalo, como lo canto y lo siento yo. Como báilalo, gózalo, como lo canto y lo siento yo. Como na festa do fim de semana, só um rolê bom. Ela chega e desencana com passo bem solto, passo bem solto, passo bem solto. Na festa do fim de semana, de semana, de semana, de semana. Na festa do fim de semana, só um rolê bom. Ela chega e desencana com passo bem solto, passo bem solto. Na festa do fim de semana, semana, pana, 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 na festa do fim de semana. Pana, 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 de semana. Pana, 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 de semana. Pana, 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 de semana.
Yo. Woo. Holy shit. Yo, yo, yo. Hi, King. Hi, hi. Yo. Let me just. Alright, there you go. Yo, welcome to the stream. I am back. Yeah. Yup. Alright, let me just stop that. There you go. And now, did I wait the 10 minutes? Yeah, there you go. You gotta wait while while the number goes down to 0. You love the timer goes 0. All right. Let me just do this. Bang bang and shabang. Shabown. Hello. What up? It's your boy Skinny. Yo, hello. Welcome to the stream. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Happy Tuesday in it, bruv. Tuesday. Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, my God, man. I am... Right now, like, I'm... kind of worn out, but you know what? Not this time. But anyway, last night I started playing the Sanity losing mod pack known as Greg Tech, so I'm slowly getting my brain cells back. Holy. Yo, you better get your brain cells. Because, oh my god, like you definitely need them. Y'all need the brain cells you can get because it's hard out here. But yeah. Anyway, yo. Chow stay in it. But yeah. Wait, oh my god. Oh my god. Like every time when I do like Tuesday streams or when there is like multiple days of me just relaxing, I tend to forget like how to stream or how to do things, like how to run things, because like my mind is just like resets itself where I tend to forget things like how, like what is the order of things. Like holy shit. Lol, Greg Tech is a mod pack that forces you to microcraft. Holy. So basically like having like multiple, like a lot of things to craft then. So you need to craft this part to make this part, and then you have to make this another part to have two parts to go together to make this part. It's like a factorial scenario where you just have to like manufacture the smaller parts until like you get to craft like the big parts. Holy shit, man! Like that, like I think for me, like I think my brain cannot handle that much process. Like I have to memorize every goddamn crafting thing, you know, where oh my god, I have to go this, I have to craft this, I have to craft before you can craft this you have to make these 20 different things. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh my gosh, man. Oh, I like, to be honest, like I kind of remember the wait, what is it? That mod from Bedrock Minecraft where you just like it adds like a lot of ores, and then you have to like do this like ore progression where you just have to keep keep upgrading your pickaxe and just like mine the like the appropriate ore when it comes to like the mining power of each ore. Yo, like that took me like 2 weeks just to figure it out how to starting from the bottom all the way up to the like the what is it, the like the most powerful pickaxe ever. Like holy shit, man, like that is tedious as fuck. Oh my gosh, man. Uh, DM has a vid you can watch after stream. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Holy. Ah, okay. Greg Craft. Sometimes like this amazes me like when there's like a lot of like Minecraft mods that introduce a lot of like a lot of crafting ways and a lot of ores, a lot of items that you need to craft. And then you get like this particular mod that adds even more. Like, oh my gosh, man, like it reminds me like a long time ago, like there's this mod in Minecraft where not only you need to have like a lot of crafting recipes, you get to like live in this in the wasteland scenario where basically like RL craft but in wasteland edition. You know, like you're stuck in a wasteland, you have to like get food, get water, get trees, and basically survive out in a wasteland. And holy shit, man, it's like it's pretty much like Skyblock but without the sky part. Oh man, like I miss those days, man, where when you get like the like back then, like Minecraft Let's Players would take a challenge of a mod pack where they will survive for how long, and just do like progressions where like they how they find to like get some resources, get trees, get food, get apples, and then later on like they're so well off. Oh yeah, I miss those days. I mean, like there's videos about that on YouTube, but we need like an updated version. But then again, though, like most of the time when it comes to Minecraft, it's just like SMPs now. Like they're, I guess like nobody's doing like Minecraft challenges anymore. Not in the particular like Minecraft challenges where probably like hunters and shit. Like basically like mod packs, mod maps. Like I still remember the like back then, like Herobrine's Mansion was the thing. Herobrine's Mansion, epic parkour map, the Dropper. Oh shit. We hitting elite ball knowledge right now. Holy shit. That's Desert Metropolis, Reclamation, Cuboid Outpost, and Forever Stranded. Those are on land stranded mod packs. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I like, you know. Because like in that certain scenarios where you have to survive and also to tinker with a lot of machines, a lot of crafting recipes, while on top of that, like you have to collect resources, grab food, grab water, and not get exposed to the harmful elements that that may happen on while surviving, like, you know, like acid rain, like firestorms, or any other like events that could, you know, be detrimental to your survival. It adds to the challenge. Yeah, like I miss those, man. Like I miss those. Oh shit. But yeah. Also, I'm just gonna like do the announcement now, since, you know, like probably like there's gotta be other people that will join in later, so might as well like announce it. Like what is this so-called announcement that you put in the title? Like, are you crazy? Are you pregnant or something? First of all, no. Second of all, oh shit, man. All right. You know, but I'll just do like the announcement thing. Wait. Same, but there's still people who do still play the mod packs. Yeah, yeah, but not in the way where they will just do like a let's play on that, like make a series about that, because like the demand of watching let's plays of a modded survival is, you know, like not what it used to be back then than now. It's not like we miss the old days, yeah. But anyway, what I'm saying again? Oh yeah, the announcement. All right. The announcement is that I know I like most of it's just bad news, but I have to cut back a lot of things, probably when it comes to both making videos and streaming as well. Like not in a big way where I have to like reduce the amount of days to stream, because right now, probably like now until the end of the year, since right now we're already at August, right? We're already at August. I just want to tell you guys that I would have to cut back on. Well, okay, let's start with streaming, right? When it comes to streaming, you know, like most of the times I stream for like 4 hours, and since like I'm getting busy lately, where I have to make time to do other stuff, because like most of these stuff are goddamn like important, and all I could say is that I had to unfortunately have to reduce the time of stream from 4 hours to probably like 3 or 2. Probably like cut it in like 3 or just cut it in half. So probably like most I will just cut the the stream time to 2, as I guess, but like the maximum would be 3 hours, because I definitely need the time to I need the time allocation to focusing on the things that I need to focus on, like certain projects and stuff. Wait, the GF stuff. What? No, GF, no GF. It's, you know, I guess all I could say is that it relates to work, where girlfriend. Wait a second. What do you mean, girlfriend? No. There's no girl. There's no girl. There's no girl, King. You're good. Like I'm not doing a girlfriend reveal stream. No. I am a unicorn. No dating. No dating. Because if I do date, my chat gets jealous. No. I am committed to chat. Oh. Imagine I'll just say that while I have I have the girl sitting on my lap right now. Oh shit. Yeah, imagine that. No, I am a free bird, actually. But yeah. Yeah, no girls. It's just, you know, life tends to be more busy, and sometimes like I have to focus on other stuff, but that doesn't mean that I would have to like not stream at all or not making content at all. Like I'll just say like I'll just reduce the time, because I need those time to work on the important stuff. But all I can say, like, it's temporary, you know, because like as soon as this pass, or in this very moment, like it will be done, I would like go back to just doing normal 4 hours 4-hour streams. Yeah, so don't fret, don't worry. I won't go anywhere. I'm just doing the usual schedule, but it would be lessened, unfortunately, but only for temporary, like only for a short while until like the whole thing is done, because I definitely need the time. And speaking of which, when it comes to videos as well, because as you may know, like I made videos, especially on the Axel Mod Plus channel, where most of the times I just post yapping videos or just reacting videos and stuff. But lately, like, it's getting a lot of traction. I not gonna lie, getting pretty good. But same goes as well. Uh, I have to reduce the number of videos that I upload each day, because I tend to upload daily. And right now, like I upload 2 videos per day or 2 videos daily. Since I'm getting more busier, probably have to reduce it to 1. So it's gonna be like 1 vid per day, or just do 1 vid daily. But yeah, it's a major downgrade and a massive debuff. I got nerfed. I have been nerfed. Holy shit. And yeah, it's still the same, where like it's gonna be temporary. Like eventually I'll go, like, come back and do, like, go back to the usuals, where I'll just post 2 vids a day, do a 4-hour stream, like, later on once the job is done. Yeah. But yeah, that's the announcement, where there's no it's not a such thing as a good news, but still news overall. It's just that I've been nerfed, and I'll be back, like, doing stuff later in the future, where we will be happy and dandy later on. But for now, enjoy, like, the short time that we have, because yeah, it's pretty bad. Yep. But anyway, since right now, I'm probably gonna do, like, a short stream, since, like, I have I have stuff to do later. So, all right. So how do we do this? Because at the same time, like, when I do streams, all right, I would do like all right. Here's the thing. We're just gonna do like one video react. Like, we're just gonna do video reacts. You can suggest videos in the links as well. But when it comes to video suggestions, like putting links on the video reacts channel, make sure it's a short video, not like an hour video. I'm looking at you, King. I know you, King. Yeah, it's because, like, I don't want to, like, drag the stream too long when it comes to, like, watching like a one video that takes too long, because, like, right now, like the stream is nerfed. I've been nerfed, so we gotta, like, squeeze as many videos as possibly can, so that like everyone can enjoy. We can watch, like, different varieties of videos. So yeah. All right, so we got like 30 seconds, like 30 minutes of yap. So yeah, if you have any video suggestions, just place it on the video reacts. Make sure it's not that long, probably like around like 10 or 20 minutes, because like we can like watch other videos as well, so we can enjoy. Yeah. Oh, frick. Alright, so might as well let's get started, because I really want to like record some content shit. Yep. Oh shit. You know what? All right. Yep. Bang. Okay. You know what time it is? Oh. You know, I'll just put this on the third. Yeah, there you go. Because the act, like, for one thing, like, Ackman is pretty cool when it comes to videos. But for now, let me just record a video, and then the rest we're just gonna chill, just have a laugh, have fun. We're gonna watch some comedy later. But for now, I might as well like prioritize on the content that, you know, that I need to record for the channel, because the channel is, as I said before, it's getting a lot of steam or a lot of traction, so might as well keep feeding the channel with more content. So if you want to be part of the video, be immortalized in a video, just chat while, you know, like, get some some reactions, or just be a part of the discussion. So yeah. And like most of the times, like, I just do like a blind reaction where, like, I'll just pick a video and not, you know, like, not like absolutely any context whatsoever. It's just like watching for the very first time. Yep. But anyway, let me just record this, because I guess like these two videos are the same, like the same topic, but I don't really know the context as well. But all I'm gonna say is that if you find it uncomfortable with a certain topics, feel free to just, you know, like, not watch it, because, you know, if it's not like ideal for you. But anyway, I'm just gonna record in 3, 2, 1, shabang. Yep. There you go. Woke company instantly implodes after firing based VTuber for bending the knee to Twitter freaks. Oh boy, we got ourselves another VTuber. Based. Let's get it.
Hey, what's up, guys? Riff here. So as the quote in this screenshot says, what a way to start off a Monday. That's right, we have another example of a VTuber merch-related company completely imploding because they wanted to prioritize virtue signaling on social media, bending the knee to a bunch of activists who are hounding one of their talents, who they have now fired. And they fired this VTuber because they said the oh-so-crazy statement, among others, that men can't get periods. Yep, that is something so controversial and so damaging, they were fired from this company, Waifu Wares. And not only did they bend the knee to these activists, they eventually lost their spine as well, and have deleted all their related posts and gone private. They did all of this for nothing. They're basically Jellywig squared, right? They bend the knee and then they chicken out, and they look absolutely terrible. Now, unfortunately...
Wait, hold on. Man, like, you know what I really hate about, like, this, like, when it comes to, like, different types of, like, merch companies, where most of the times they would sponsor VTubers, like, most of the time they would just advertise through, like, VTubers, like, you know, like, the same old as any other, like, for example, like, Gamer Subs, like, they would partner up with a VTuber, and the VTuber would just do an advertisement for, advertise for them to, you know, get a 10% off for their community, so that they could buy with 10% off, and at the same time, the VTuber gets paid for the commissions that every time a product is sold. And like most of the times, like the merch companies or any other companies that sells products that, you know, partners up with a VTuber, like most of the times, like, they think that they could control, or they could, like, be a bigger influence when it comes to most of the time, like, of course they're the ones who are gonna pay money to the VTubers. But then again, though, like, it's not them to decide where like, you know, like, if you're gonna partner with us, you don't say this, you don't do this, you don't do that. Like, holy shit. Like, at that point where if you sign like an agreement or a contract with any other like merch companies or any product companies ever, it's like letting them tie a collar around your neck and be their doggy. Oh fuck.
And then they chicken out, and they look absolutely terrible. Now, unfortunately, this is the subject of this harassment campaign, Yuki Waru, who's already gained hundreds of followers, and I'm sure after this video they're gonna gain a lot more as well. And that's how this whole thing works, right? These VTubers get deemed problematic, they get punished for having the wrong think, and everyone thinks that's going to squash their career, but it always has the opposite effect. The Streisand effect takes place, and they gain a ton of support because it turns out the Looney Tunes on social media are not the average VTuber fan. It's the exact opposite, actually. And you would think this company would be grateful, especially a small company like Waifu Wares, who had a talent like Yuki here, who sold out their most recent shaker with the company. But nope.
Hi,
Waifu Wares
Gamer
thought
Tuna.
otherwise.
Hi.
And as you can see from their description here,
Welcome into the
Waifu
stream.
Wares is a UK-based company that sells waifu-related products at affordable prices. Yeah, UK-based company, more like UK soy company. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen?
I never heard about Waifu Wares. Like, they should have just, go for like the bigger VTubers instead of like the indie small VTubers, because I don't know, like, I guess when it comes to selling their wares and stuff, like most of the times, like, they will just go to the established VTubers, like big VTubers, when it comes to selling their merch. But I guess like it works as well for small VTubers with a dedicated audience. Holy. Hi. And also, like, as I said again, hi Gamer Tuna, welcome.
But jokes aside, it's not too surprising when you look into this company, because their mission states that they're not driven solely by profits. Yeah, clearly, you're also driven by activism and bending the knee to a bunch of people who are never going to support you in any sort of a tangible way whatsoever. And this is actually the VTuber who began the entire campaign against Yuki. Their name is Kat. This VTuber would make this post right here, saying, literally felt my stomach turn watching through this video. Ew. Never thought I'd see the day I get involved in drama publicly, but I feel actually sick to my stomach knowing I once called this person friend. Felt it was worth sharing as a PSA. And what they're linking is a YouTube video apparently exposing Yuki as some sort of terrible, awful person where they have these incredibly transphobic views. And guess what? This is a snapshot of the things she said. Brace yourselves. You're about to hear some really crazy statements.
Hold up. Gamer Tuna says they support hate against people who against their ideologies, which is the actual horrific. Later in the video shows people support bad actors and companies. This video is based and awesome. Yeah. Yep. I guess that I'll agree to that. Because like here's the thing. We are not living in 2016 Twitter anymore, where what you say or what you do, like, it's not instant cancel. Like, you got like people where oh no, like you're saying this, you're doing that, oh no, you are a bad person and you might as well get canceled. That is bad. Like, that is years ago. Right now, since Twitter got bought by Elon, and more people are now speaking up, having actual critical thinking, that like they get to think for themselves or absolutely think of what is the situation, instead of just doing the default and just follow what the mob says. If you do not follow the mob says, your ass is grass, my dude. Your ass is grass. I watch it. You're gonna love it. The end of the virtually signaling era. Yeah, I wish the virtual signal would be over, but we still got a lot of people still virtual signaling, but not in the great effect of what it was back then till now. Like now they just screams at the top of the heavens, and they only get like, I don't know, like 5 likes. Heck yeah. Oh man.
Whatever, I'm ranting. I'm going full unhinged right now. It's those men who are becoming women who say they get their periods. There was like a questionnaire of a guy saying they get their periods, but they don't bleed. They just get like cramps and stuff. Fucking excuse me?
Whoa.
Fucking excuse me? As a girl, as a woman who bleeds down there once a month, is literally on birth control. These people are out here like, I identify as a girl, therefore I get my period, and I can get pregnant. No, you fucking can't! You can't! Like, fall in love with whoever you want to fall in love with. But when you're at a pride parade and you're in full, like, BDSM dog wear and greeting kids, there's something wrong with you. If you're a teacher teaching kids to be transgender, to transition, to be gay, to do that so young, there's something wrong with you. Let me tell you, growing up, I was a tomboy. Like, I thought I wanted to be a boy. I wanted to be like my cousin. My cousin was a boy, and I thought he was the fucking coolest. So I wanted to wear boy clothes like him. I wanted to have short hair. I wanted to do sports, like shit like that. I just wanted to be like him. I thought I actually wanted to be a boy. And, you know, my younger sister, Sister Waru, copied everything I did. So therefore, she also thought she wanted to be a boy. If what is happening today was happening back then when I was a kid, I probably would have been, I don't know, in some form of transforming as a child and regretted it. Because I love being a girl.
Yeah, so this person feels sick.
Whoa. Okay, that was not very PR friendly of you. No, I'm just kidding, man. I mean, alright, hear me out. I know there's gonna be some people be angry in the comment section below. It's not that deep, you know. We got like a lot of years in, you know, like middle school, high school when it comes to science. You know, I a little bit of a lore fact. I love science, and I love, you know, especially when it comes to like you know, like when it comes to experiments and stuff, like I really dig that shit. But when it comes to biology, guess what? If my eyes deceive me, might as well like buy a science book or biology book and see, you know, like see what is factual or not. But yeah, like I mean, like overall, like what she rants is, yeah, it's true. It's true. Like you can't make this up unless like if I like she's wrong and I'm wrong, might as well buy a biology book and see if, you know, like what actually works, you know. Yeah. Holy shit. They are demons, are monsters, worse than every war crime. They are the worst. I say that Cat is just demonic. I mean, like Cat is just doing this for, you know, like for farming. Like look at this. 225.2 views and only 638 likes. They're still throwing off the platform to move to Blue Sky. Then again though, Gamer Tuna, like there's always gonna be those users like they will say like the most stupidest shit, especially that they will announce that, oh my gosh, I will not use X or Twitter anymore because Elon is a bitch and I don't like Elon, might as well just move to Blue Sky. When it comes to Blue Sky, full of crickets, full of spider webs. No, like nobody wants to talk about Blue Sky. Like it's a barren wasteland. And then give him like, I don't know, like probably 2 hours, 3 hours, and they'll just crawl right back to Twitter. Many such cases.
To their stomach and has let go of their former friend because Yuki stated, among many things, that men can't get periods, that making being trans your entire personality is cringe just like anything else in life. Also, that they should leave children alone and that teachers and other trusted adults should not be trying to transition, aka groom, minors. And also that she was a tomboy when she was raised and she is thankful
Damn.
she was not raised in this current era where she might have been led into decisions she would later regret as someone who's very proud to be a girl. Now, of course,
You know what? Hey, I'm just gonna be for real, chat. I love tomboys. Yo. I'm not from America, but I love Western internet dramas like Tumblr. Yeah, I still remember Tumblr, and also, same boat as you, gamer tuna. Nah, I'm no American, right? As well. I'm no white man. I'm no white boy. I'm just an outsider, just enjoying some drama or probably some certain topics that I really want to yap about. I'm just that guy. But yeah, I love tomboys, man. I mean, like, here's the thing. Like, first of all, I like, man, like, what am I doing, man? All right, I'll put like tomboys as second, but when it comes to like the top one for me, it's gotta be the MILFs, man. You gotta love the hags. We love consume American internet slop. True. I mean, we are in YouTube. We are in Twitter. Of course, like, both of them are just American companies at this point, like American software. So basically, even if like most of the time we get fed with like American slop, but you know what? I love the American slop because it's everywhere.
Of course, a lot of the replies are not going the original poster's way, saying, based, if you don't have a uterus, you can't get a period, watch his video, no lie detected, how is it phobic, she's stating facts, well, they're fact-phobic, okay? Uh-oh, Streisand effect, stop trying to destroy someone's career or character for them just stating something factual. Just because your opinion disagrees with theirs doesn't mean they're not allowed to have one. It sounds like they were only your friend when it was convenient for you.
Yo, another thing, another thing is when it comes to streaming, content creating, VTubing, any other kind, it's like the truth is you're gonna be lonely. It's lonely at the top. There, like, if you think you have friends, streamer friends, VTuber friends, you definitely know like the true intent of every VTuber ever is just gonna use one another or having like ulterior motives that at first they will think that you're their friend and, you know, like, be all sweet and lovey-dovey or just being supportive. But when it comes to true intentions, they're just using you as a stepping stone or a side piece that would, you know, like, solidify themselves. Like, oh yeah, I got the, I'm friends with this because, you know, I believe this and that. But in reality, like, they'll just, you know, like, throw you off later on and just like forgets about you. That's the true, like, that's the entire truth of this. Being a content creator is lonely. It's lonely at the top, so might as well do a lot of stuff that only you can do, because the only person that you only need to rely is yourself. Yep.
Are you genuinely effing insane? Do you have a link? I need to drop her a follow. It's rare to find sane VTubers anymore. Most of them are virtue signaling hats like you. Now, of course, there's other...
Well, also I have a Twitch app, but if you move to, I would love it. Right now I am basically I'm multi-streaming right now, so you can watch the stream on YouTube as well, because yeah, I'm pretty much like a multi-streamer right now. I do this because, you know, I get more, I guess, like, in when it comes to YouTube, like, when it comes to like VODs, like, the VODs are convenient, but at the same time they have to be, you know, be careful, because the YouTube AI moderation is kind of tricky right now when it comes to what content is playing in the VOD or in the video. But yeah, you can pretty much enjoy, if you're gonna watch my streams on YouTube, or if you want to watch my streams on Twitch, you're pretty much welcome to, you know, watch any one of the platforms, because I'm pretty much multi-streaming. Yeah, I want multi too. Yeah. So if you are a YouTube enjoyer, you can just watch the streams on YouTube, which is, you know, it's great, because, right, like, oh, holy shit, man, like I thought that, you know, streaming on YouTube is, you know, kind of crickets, or kind of like a barren wasteland, because most of the times, like, viewers tends to, you know, watch the VOD than watch the live streams on YouTube. Like, it's different from Twitch. Like, I see like the contrast of it. But yeah,
people who disagree with the previous sentiment, saying a list of problematic topics that were raised, including going on a rant about how trans women don't get periods. Apparently that is problematic to say. And well, it was enough to get them terminated, among, you know, many other people complaining as well. But Waifu Wars bent the knee to these people, saying, what a start to a Monday. Just to reiterate, we do not support the use of AI art, nor do we support transphobia, with some of their rules. And yes, AI was also a part of this. You know how these Looney Tunes feel about AI art? They think it's literally worse than offing someone, right? So that was another part of it, but it was really the transphobia, the supposed transphobia, that they're really upset about. Now, of course, they don't directly mention her in this post, but it's very obvious based on the context, and also additional context like this, where a post tagged Waifu Wars, saying, you fired Yukiwaru for daring to say that men shouldn't have periods. And, well, they untagged themselves from that post. They actually saw this and manually untagged themselves. Clearly,
that's gotta be one of the most cowardly thing that you could do, especially as a merch company or a merch brand. That is freaking cowardice. Holy fuck, man. Yeah, at that point they lost the spine and became jelly. But yeah, basically, you said the wrong thing. You know what? When it comes to waifu wares, I guess, frick you. Problematic. They're just probably living in a bubble space. Yeah. Like, they think that, holy shit, man, like, if we're gonna not do something about this Yukiwara, or, you know, like, you know, we're gonna lose business, bro. Like, it's like they live in the past, man. Like, they still live in cancel culture, I guess, where if you don't like stand your ground, you'll be fine. Like, if you find something that, holy shit, like, if you're gonna continue working with a base person, we might get in trouble. We will lose customers. Like, right now, like, they're losing customers because they already outed themselves as a spineless company that, you know, like, they at the point where the hate mob or the woke mob comes in, they're already bending their knees. They already get their bends knees and just like glugging the woke mob's rod. Yeah, they just keep glugging. Like the gluck. Alright. Okay, holy shit.
Affected by this. They didn't like this. They didn't like that their actions have been highlighted by users like this. But before they went down, they shared other classics like this, saying, I want waifu wares to be an inclusive and supportive community, until you think the wrong way. Like, I've built this up for nearly 4 years to kind of preach those values. Business? You're supposed to be a business? Oh, okay. I can't control actions of others, sadly, which is very true. And then this person also says something true, saying, no, but you control how you react to them. All right, we're cooking. What's next?
Okay.
Proud to see this is how. Glad to be a part of this wonderful company. Oh, again, they're just so close to understanding. Yes, you cannot control the actions of others, but you can control your own. The problem here is that waifu wares responded very embarrassingly to the actions of someone else. They bent the knee to a bunch of activists, whether it's in their company, which clearly they're not doing that much for them in the first place, or it's people who are not a part of the company, potential customers who never had interest in the first place, and the people who might have been are completely disgusted by their reaction. But let's not overlook the reply to that statement by Waifu Wares, saying, I don't harbor any ill will to anyone. Everyone has their own views, and that's fine. I respect that. But when it comes to business, yada yada yada, they can't support it. Yeah, they really do support other people's views until those views contradict their own. And when it comes to Yukiwaru's views, well, that's not something they can respect. And for the record, she doubled down, okay? She is not afraid of her beliefs. The VTuber who made the original call-out post shared a Discord screenshot here of a private message between the two, saying, just curious, is this actually a clip from your stream, referring to the clip we saw earlier? And Yuki says, the thumbnail is clickbait, but I said what I said. I said nothing wrong. I said my opinion, and being flamed. And
you know what? Based. Because, like what you said, like Yukiwaru says, is actually true. Unless, as I said before, if what I've been taught in school is wrong, bruh. Shit, man. And also, like, man, like we like these types of people, man, like of course, like they don't have, like, you definitely gonna spot a VTuber or a content creator that doesn't have like content, doesn't have like entertainment in them. Like, they're just going after the same old man. Like, they're just gonna make a villain out of these VTubers to make a buck. Because, like, holy shit, man, like everything that Yukiwaru says is just fine. It's just, you know, it is what it is. It is textbook facts that might as well like buy a biology book at this point, where you know, like if any persons think that, oh, like men have cramps or men can get pregnant, I'm just gonna open a biology book and read. If I definitely miss a page, then shit, man, looks like my like years of education wasted. She's not making an exposed but backfire lol face. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, imagine we got like centuries or probably millennia's worth of education, scriptures, or even like research studies, and you know what, all of that, and we got like these types of people just do like make believes, you know, like holy shit, they don't know what women are, true. And you know, at the same time, like Yukiwaru, like she's a woman after all. Like, of course she's gonna crash out, because basically like a biological woman versus a man believes that he could, you know, be someone else or be a opposite. Like, what are we on about? Like, hello?
And this cat individual says, oh, honey, that's not clickbait. That's pretty effing accurate and disgusting. Yes, being called disgusting by the people who have an issue with someone saying leave kids alone is absolutely diabolical. But, of course, what happened to the post? Well, my wife, Darling Straub here, had a very interesting experience. I saw this happen in real time. She came to me and was like, oh, you might be interested in this situation. She's like, check out my quote. And literally within minutes of her quote, on a post that had been up for nearly a day at this point, they blocked her instantly, and then they deleted their post. Now, I'm not much of a narcissist, but I would like to believe they might have seen what was coming here and they tried to flee the scene of the crime. But unfortunately for them, it makes them look worse, because not only are they bending the knee initially, now they're not even standing on business, right? They're spineless. They're not even standing by their decision. They're immediately nuking their post the second they get any sort of backlash or fear backlash. And it's always this, everyone's gangster, till it's, this tweet has been deleted, which leads...
Bro, like here's the thing. In case of Twitter, like if some users would lock their posts, like, okay, that like that's bad, you know, like that's bad, because you're definitely telling everyone that you are a coward. Like, first of all, like locking your posts, but when it comes to deleting your post, holy shit, man, like you're pretty much solidify yourself that you are a freaking coward. You stand no morals, you stand no principle. You're just saying that just for performance, and you know what? Nobody's impressed. Like, you just saying like the, you know, like, I'm inclusive. I am, like, you know, I am for everyone. I don't support, like, you know, like freaking bigots or freaking like transphobes or some shit, but give them an hour, they just delete their post. Man, this is not looking good to your business, or when it comes to like your reputation, because everybody knows that you are not reliable, you are not professional. Like, deleting your post is not professional at all. Like, it's just sad. Horrific that Kat and many people's existence, like, are literally war criminals on a very very hated person. Yeah, like we got a lot of these on Twitter where, like, if it just say like they're like a wrong opinion or wrong thing, they'll just bring out the buzzwordinator or the buzzword minigun and start spouting like every goddamn buzzword out of the dictionary. They'll just spam you with tags at this point that doesn't have any weight in them. All you gotta say is just yeah and the powder effect.
It's to really funny screenshots, like people quoting the now deleted announcement saying waifu wares continues to be the absolute GOAT. Waifu wares.
Post deleted.
And here's this reply here. Preach it. And
Post
of course,
deleted.
This is now behind a private account saying, I want waifu wares to be an inclusive and supportive community like I built up over the last 4 years, and to kind of preach those values. And here's another one saying, thank you for being amazing. We need more companies like you around these parts. And waifu wares says, thank you, Captain. Always gotta look out for the homies.
Yo, like, this has gotta be, like, you don't, like, when you don't know like what is the actual context, when you got like in the future we got like new people just scrolling down what the drama's all about, and you get to see this, bruh. Like, what is the actual context here? Like, they will just at this point, like, they're just gonna ask Grok, like, what the fuck happened here? Like, this, like, what happened to this? Like, it looks like a war zone where the original post is removed and all you got is just replies that doesn't make any sense at all. It just lacks of context. It's just vague. Buzzwords are just making them embarrass human beings. True. Buzzwords makes them just traitor against their nation or government. Yep. Because they like at the point where just gonna throw buzzwords, they don't have any like any compelling argument or counter argument that will, you know, like, counter what you're saying. like at that point they're just gonna throw ad hominem or just basically attacking your character instead of just challenging you what you said, or just basically like having a debate or a conversation. No, they will just throw slurs or like buzzwords because they don't like you, because at that point they don't have anything to rebuttal.
Now, who's this individual? Because they're involved in the final wave of this video, which is people virtue signaling and trying to blacklist people and trying to basically ruin their career over this situation. And you have this VTuber, again, a small following VTuber, who decides they have the power to blacklist people. So this was their quote to the original call-out post saying, "Wake up. See my new merch partner talking about how they don't stand for transphobia and have cut ties with someone. Confused. See this video. Someone making awful transphobic rants with merch company products all over the video. Oh yeah, that's how you get blacklisted fast." I'm glad individuals like this have the confidence to believe they can blacklist anybody. It's literally just peak narcissism, but
Bro, like, all right, like here's the thing, like I don't really understand what blacklist is, like what's the power of blacklist? It's pretty much like blocking like the people you don't really like. Like, what is the power in that? It's just like I don't want to see that person or that person's post ever again. Like, what is it? Like, I'm gonna blacklist you because like when you get blacklisted, you're gonna lose your job, lose your kids, lose your wife, lose your car, lose your dog, lose your house, and you're gonna be even worse than criminals or a felon. Yeah, because I blacklisted you. Maniacal evil laughed. Like, what the fuck? Like, they think that being blacklisted is the most scariest thing ever. Holy freak. Gore, shiver me timbers. I'm being blacklisted. Holy shit. Oh my god. Blue Sky began to transform like Tumblr. Yeah. I mean, I all I can say, like, Blue Sky and Tumblr, they're pretty much like the same. These people are self-locked people, psychos. True. Threats and traitors. Yep.
what do you expect? But here's another part of this arc here, where we have this artist who apparently made the model for Yuki. And this was their reply saying,
here we go.
"I'm the artist of her model, and I was friends with her for years. I'm also non-binary." Hearing her say this stuff was a punch in the gut, on top of her using the model to create AI images. I'm absolutely devastated by what's happening. And then the original poster says, "I'm genuinely so sorry. I was feeling literally sick to my stomach, sitting there trying to process what I saw as a friend. I can't imagine how this must have made you feel, considering the way they're acting on top of all the AI stuff with your arts."
You know what? You know what's powerful? If Yukiwara paid for the commercial rights, because here's the thing, when it comes to commissioning a VTuber model, first of all, you get to pay the monetize, where you definitely use the model to monetize or just basically get money based on the artist's works, like money from stream, money from subscriptions, money from donations, that type of stuff. But when it comes to commercial rights, basically the customer has full rights of the art that they could modify, they could use it as feed it to the generative AI and stuff. And whatever Yukiwara does to the VTuber model, that's her business. Because if she bought the full commercial rights, it's pretty much her property now, not the artist. And if that were the case, the artist doesn't have any rights to say like, "Oh my god, she's using my art to do bad things." Bro, she gave you a lot of money to get full rights, and you know what, just go to Twitter and just spouting, doing a virtue signaling tour because just for garner up some brownie points, garner up some virtual signaling points, because I guess virtual signaling points is basically a currency now for these types of people. But yeah, once you get the money, the transaction is complete. That is her asset now, because she paid the full bill. Senko getting sued. I don't know. I wouldn't say that full, like she's getting sued or they getting sued, but I mean, like all I can say that they cannot do nothing. Like they cannot revoke it, but if they try to revoke Yukiwara's model, even if like she bought the full rights of it, yeah, that's full grounds of, like civil case or any other like grounds for loss. I don't know. Senko getting sued. She said the lawyers involved. Holy, bro. All right, holy shit! Like I'm not even that part of the video. Wait a second, Gamer Tuna.
I hope you're
Wait
okay.
a second.
Yeah, you can see 2 friends lost over this situation. Like, clearly you knew nothing about this individual if this came as some sudden shock to you. And you know what? Good riddance. Get rid of people like this. Filter them. These people were lying in wait for the moment you expressed 1 ounce of wrongthink to publicly disavow you for clout and activism on social media. But of course, the thread continues with the artist saying, "I'm not super okay. It's a literal nightmare. It doesn't even feel real somehow. Seeing the screenshot of her doubling down as well, I wish I knew how we got here. It's just a gut punch and another gut punch. I'm not sure what to do yet aside from crying about it." Literal first world problems. You see someone with a different opinion than you, and you're crying about it and disavowing them publicly. Insane. Literal nightmare, by the way. But then someone says, "Wish it were possible to revoke her rights to use the model." And the artist
Oh my gosh.
does a shushing emoji, implying they're going to revoke the rights of Yuki to that model.
All right. First of all, I guess like Yukiwaru's model is custom made, not like what I mean like custom made, like not the customizable model. It's basically the like a VTuber model with original designs of it. So like commissioning an original VTuber model costs like a lot, right? Especially with the rights as well. But if Yuki bought the whole rights of it, Senko doesn't have any rights to revoke because the transaction is made, which means that like anything that she could do is just null and void. But the only thing that she might have a chance of it, if it's like Yuki just paid Senko, we just monetize, like just monetize where like she can just use the model just to monetize content where like she can get, like as I said before, like subscriptions, donations, and yeah, basic ad revenue and stuff like that. So like that is just the limits, right? And like there's a little bit of a leeway, but I don't know. Like all I could say for any like probably like VTubers, where if you're gonna do like if you're just gonna do like full unmasking, might as well like fully bought like the entire rights of that model, because from that point might as well like go crazy without with protection that you're just like your ass is gonna be fine without having any like legal troubles, But that is just my opinion, because first of all, like I'm no lawyer, but when it comes to like the grounds of it, I might as well like, be familiar about it. Yeah. Yep, that's gonna be worst thing you ever gonna do. Yeah, revoke the model. I mean, here's the thing, like there's a lot of people who are trying to notify, like for example, like there's a lot of people trying to notify the artists of, like Powder's model. Like Powder's model is basically a customizable model, and a lot of people are just pinging at the original artist to revoke the rights of Powder because, of course, her reputation and all. And yeah, I don't know, like I'm still looking at the current situation when it comes to like in that certain situation. But yeah, I said before, I think like Senko might have a chance if like Yuki's model is just monetize, not like commercial rights.
Which, by the way, if you don't have any sort of breach of contract that happened here, ooh, this is a really, really bad move. So, unless there was some terms in the contract that would bar her from continuing to use this model, I would highly suggest not doing this. Okay? And even if you have the right, should you? Is that really the best solution here because you're angry about your friend having wrongthink or, heaven forbid, using AI? Now all of a sudden you're going to revoke their right to using the VTuber model? But of course, you can't stop the virtue signaling. After making the
Oh my
replies, they would
gosh.
make a separate post saying, I'd like to ask people to use the current situation as grounds to spread kindness and awareness. Trans people struggle, yada, 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 and they list a bunch of organizations, and one of them is Mermaids, which is an organization that targets children, which feels really relevant to this entire clip that got Yuki in trouble with these people, because this trans charity has routinely targeted minors. In fact,
Why?
they admitted that they were selling binders to not young people, as this article suggests. No, it was children, including children between the ages of 13 and 16, without the knowledge of their parents or guardians.
Oh my gosh. Like, this is where I draw the line. Where, like, here's the thing. I don't have any problems with the trans community or trans people overall, as long as they're adults, because that's pretty much their adult decision. Like, they can do whatever they want. Like, they can be happy being trans. Let them be happy and do whatever they want, as long as they're adults made by adult decisions, and until like they're pretty much committed for being trans. Like, they can have that right, But when it comes to children, that's where I draw the line. No, I tell you, do not the children, do not the minors, do not. Because, like, what the fuck, man? Like, that is just messed up. Because at that point where in a certain age, probably, especially in the puberty to until like they become like young adults, and especially or pretty much like during like growing up, probably around like four, like the age of 4 or the age of 3 and then beyond, that is pretty much like the window they get like easily get like influenced by everything, especially when you got like the trans people just comes in and starts teaching them like this and that. Like, bro, like here's my proposition about this. Like, here's my solution about this. They can they can do a transition. Like, if a person wants to transition as a trans or do whatever they want, they can do that in the age of 23 or 25. Because, like, here's the thing. If like on the age of 18, you have the ability to drive a car. If you're in the age of 21, you're allowed to drink liquor. If that were the case, might as well make, if you want to transition, at least be like 23 or 25. Because you know why? That in that stage of life where when you reach that certain point of age, you can absolutely have the decision. You will have absolute like the context, the information, the knowledge of what are the things that you would do, like the pros and cons of transitioning, because transitioning overall is a life decision where once you do it, you cannot go back ever again. It's pretty much the Rubicon, where like if you're gonna, like go for a medical surgery and start removing your internal genitals because you want to be in another gender, you know what, go ahead, as long as you're 23 and beyond, because at that point you already talk a lot of people, you already have the information, and basically like you already have the help, professional help and whatnot. And then if you're gonna like committed or locked in of becoming a trans person, you know what, go ahead, you can do whatever you want, but all I can say is just do not the children. Don't let them be easily be influenced by this, because they are not ready yet. They are not ready. Let them be innocent, let them have their fun being kids, and not be groomed. Yep, drama slop all over. Like that is my entire stance when it comes to for trans people. Like they can have their fun as long as they're adults, responsible adults.
Thank you to this previous user for proving Yuki's point. You literally proved one of her points from her transphobic rant. Incredible. But of course, let's go back to this part. I want to use this situation as grounds to spread kindness and awareness while threatening to revoke her rights to her model. But also, this is another reply where someone says, respectfully. She's right, sorry you're lost in life right now, but you will find yourself, I'm sure. And the artist says, respectfully, go F yourself sideways, which is a very interesting way to spread kindness.
Whoa.
Is it not? But then this user points out something very obvious here. Also, at least I'm a man of my word. How about you? And of course, you can see that they quit Twitter, and now they're on Blue Sky. And just like every other Blue Sky user, they always come crawling back to this platform they think is so evil. But don't worry, they're also active on the insane asylum that is Blue Sky, where they're making posts like this saying,
yo, like for the people who moved to Blue Sky, please stay on Blue Sky, please. Just stay on Blue Sky. Why are you here? Why are you on Twitter? Like if you're gonna say you're gonna move to another social media platform, commit to it, please. Because we don't want you coming back and spread your shit all over on Twitter, because we already have that enough for years now. Go back to Blue Sky and start spreading your shit there, not here. Come on. I thought we're professionals here. Holy shit. Blue Sky become Tumblr. No, Blue Sky is Tumblr. It already is. There's no such thing as becoming. It already is.
remembering why I stopped using Twitter, I feel sick. Imagine getting to the point where freaking Powder, they lumped in Powder because apparently she replied, Powder agrees with your stance and takes your side. Hope it was worth it, Yuki. Hope you are proud. Narcissists, first world problems, delusions, it's all here, ladies and gentlemen. Like, literally log off of social media if you're this fragile.
True.
That's a genuine piece of advice. That's my kindness to you. You seem way too invested emotionally in things that should not make you this upset. That's my advice.
Especially when they are reacting to this, they need to go outside, touch grass. You know, enjoy the fresh air, the sun gleaming at your skin. Probably take a walk to the park, play with the dogs out there if you are in the dog park. You know, enjoy life, enjoy the outside world instead of just like sticking to Twitter or sticking to Blue Sky. No, that is bad behavior. You should have just, go outside, enjoy life. Probably you would get like a insight or two. Come on, just touch grass. Yeah, everyone to running or walking is great. True. Like for me, like most of the times where I feel stuck or just, getting overwhelmed when it comes to social media, you know what I do? Go outside, take a walk, enjoy nature. Sometimes I hug a tree. Oh yes.
But yeah, very interesting situation, ladies and
Oh my
gentlemen.
gosh.
And as you can see, Yuki Waru is reaping the benefits. And of course, I'll put a link to her Twitter account in the pinned comment and description as well. Feel free to give her a follow if you like her takes or you want to check out her content. That's the only valid response to a situation like this, at least on my end. But, oh yeah, also, there you go.
Damn. Okay.
But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, please consider giving the video a like, consider subscribing, and turning on notifications for daily uploads, as well as multiple streams every week live here on YouTube. But overall, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
Alright, W video from Rev. There's also a part 2 of this because, you know, like, I guess this was yesterday, like when this all happened, but there's also a new video that he uploaded, and I follow her too. You know what? You know, let me look at. Alright, let me just look her up. Where is she? Blah blah blah. Give me a sec because, you know. Yuki Waru. Alright, you know what? Do this. Where is it? There you go. See this? Bang. Heck yeah. Alright. See this? This is the proof right here. Alright. Alright. Let's continue. I love this channel for making base takes. I don't know, maybe bad or good. Alright. When it comes to takes, as long as a take, it's pretty much up to you whether it is a good take or a bad take, because at the end of the day, it's pretty much just me just yap. I just yap nonstop. Like, I don't really, like, sometimes I don't know what I yap about. Sometimes like I just go with the motions and go with the flow at the point that I don't really know like what I'm about to say. Like, I just pretty much ramble. So it is up to you whether it's a good take or a bad take. So if it's a bad take, just spam L. LARP Kingdom of LARP stand. Not my kingdom. Alright. Let's go for part 2 of these of the drama. Because you know what? Like, this is, what is it? An hour ago. Holy shit. An hour ago. And the saga continues. So let's continue on.
Hey, what's up, guys? Riff here.
Oh, frick.
So I want to start off this. Hey, what's up, guys? Riff here. So I want to start off this video by declaring total chud victory. Yesterday we witnessed one of the greatest mess around and find out moments we've seen in quite some time, where a woke VTuber merch company fired one of their talents over problematic statements they made, and this is completely blown up in their face. As you can see, they deleted their post announcing that this VTuber upset their values, and now they have gone private. Now, this is a follow-up to the video I made yesterday, and I think the first follow-up I want to do is a very important one, and that is looking at the VTuber that was targeted. Yuki Waru has gone from a few hundred followers to over 7,500 in just 24 hours. And it was my pleasure to be a part of that transition there. That is a very great thing to see. People are rallying behind her. And now we look at the aftermath.
All right. I'm just gonna, you know, predict what is the other side we're gonna say. Oh my god, here comes the chuds, like, rallying and supporting a freaking transphobe. Yup. They're now rallying and start brigading and, you know, like, just harassing everyone. Like, it's the same old message. It's the same old. Like, they forgot they're on Twitter, so that at the point that where everybody can have, you know, if you're gonna post something on Twitter, make sure that you're well prepared of criticism. Make sure you're well prepared of somebody replying to your posts, even if the reply is good, even if the reply is bad. you might as well be prepared, because welcome to the internet. Like, people can say and people can criticize of what you can say. Total Imperial Chud International Victory.
All of the people who are trying to
Yippee.
cancel her, they are deleting posts, they're locking replies, they're shutting down their Twitter accounts, they're self-deporting to Blue Sky, crashing out, or all of the above. And it is amazing to see. Now, before we get into the updates, the further ones, let me just give you a quick rundown. If you want the full rundown, you can check out my video from yesterday, but here is a very quick version of yesterday's episode of Dragon Ball here. So, we have this VTuber merch company named...
Yo, we need Rev to say, like, you know, like how WestJet says, this is gonna be a massive day for the unemployed. All right, let me just, you know, say it, you know. Massive day for the unemployed. Yukiwara got a lot of attention, and now she's getting supported. W-based.
Waifu Wares. And they, well, worked with Yukiwaru, and they should be very thankful because her latest drop with them, a small company, was completely sold out. But instead of saying thank you, they listened to virtue signalers like Kat here, who made this post sharing a video stating that Yuki is transphobic and is no longer their friend. Now,
You know, like, another thing, I'm sorry that I keep, like, pausing the video, but it's kind of crazy that, like, here's the thing, where Yukiwaru is a VTuber that brought Waifu Wares money, that at the point where the merch sold out, you know, giving money to Waifu Wares, and they prefer to listen to a rando VTuber. I don't know, like, what the fuck, man. So basically, in the POV for Waifu Wares, thank you for the money, chud. No, fuck off. Man, like, we definitely need more VTuber companies, merch companies that don't bend the knee and have a freaking spine, and just, you know, like, better judgment of whoever listens to, like, who you prefer, like the VTuber that brought you money and give, like, a lot of sales to your product, or a rando on Twitter saying that, oh yeah, this VTuber right here is crazy, this VTuber right here is bad for your business, because, like, that's because that said VTuber brought business to begin with. So I guess, like, this is the same sentiment when it comes to working with or partnering with other content creators or VTubers, because at the end of the day, like, they will think that, oh yeah, I made money, I made the merch company money, and I'm fearing for my life that they will just terminate our contract and just block me overall. And, you know, like, just being a useful idiot, or just being a useful tool, just to promote their brands to my community, and later on gets kicked off the curb. W freaking company, man. Yeah, that's how you get your future partners, man. Kick them to the curb after the deed is done. Holy shit. I'm back. Also, WestJet, more like Pegasus, the legendary series. Oh man. Elite ball knowledge. We love more Pegasus here.
to sum up the clip that we watched yesterday, basically Yukiwaru said very contentious things like men can't get periods, men can't get pregnant, and that it's offensive for biological men to cosplay as biological women and the experiences they go through. She also stated that it's wrong to bring children to sexual events in pride parades and things like that, and that it's also very wrong and grooming for teachers and other trusted adults to try to transition minors. Something that is just pure common sense. But to wackadoos like this, it was earth-shattering. Not
Alright, I guess at that point, it's more of a Western thing because I don't see a lot of it on the eastern side. It's a western thing.
Not only did they end their friendship with Yuki over this clip, they went out and completely tried to cancel her. And when they confronted her in private DMs, not only would Kat leak the DMs, but we can see Yuki stood by what she said and was called disgusting by this Kat individual. Also, the artist responsible for the model that Yuki uses very heavily implied that they're going to revoke her rights to the model over this set of wrongthink. On top of that, Senko, the artist, would then urge people to spread kindness and awareness while promoting a charity called Mermaids that heavily targets minors as young as 13, giving them
Jesus
binders
Christ.
without their parents' permission. Now, of course, waifu wares wouldn't listen to common sense. Instead, they listened to the mob on Twitter and dropped Yukiwaru as a result. They also had a bunch of other virtue signaling posts talking about how they want to be an inclusive and supportive community, and that they don't harbor ill will to anyone, and that everyone has their own views and that they respect that, except of course the views of people like Yuki. Now, of course, you know how this story ends if you saw the previous video. They deleted all their
Freaking
posts
cowards.
and then went private. And this all happened within like an hour of getting even the smallest amount of backlash on their decision, which led to some very funny interactions. The virtue signalers saying, "Waifu Wares is the absolute GOAT. W Waifu Wares," over a now deleted post from a now private account.
Gosh, man.
But of course, the
Freaking
first
cowards.
update that I already talked about is Yukiwaru and how so many people have rallied behind her. We have seen this happen before, and I'm so happy to see it happen again. Before we get into the updates of all the people involved with the cancellation campaign, let me have my little after-school special wholesome Chungus moment right here.
Okay.
I always enjoy the content that I make, but my favorite type of content is this right here. When a small
rise
content
up.
creator is getting canceled by the woke mob, and we can shed some light on the truth and just be part of the help that goes her way to help build a new audience and to expand on their existing audience. And we've seen this VTuber go
It's like, all right, here's the thing. Like, it's like helping new VTubers, like the onboarding process. But because, like, here's the thing, like, in the VTuber scene, like, it's an endless cycle, right? Same goes for streamers, same goes for content creators. That we got new VTubers comes in, and then we got like the old or veteran, whether they've been successful or not, like they will just drop off, you know, like they'll just be gone, like stop making content, stop streaming and what all. Like they're just pretty much retired, you know. So it's basically a cycle where new VTubers comes in, make content, stream, and interacting with the community. And then within like a couple of years or probably a couple of months, where whether they find it successful or whether they find it fulfilling, whether they find it successful, where, you know, out of nowhere, they pretty much blew up and have like a ton of support. That's success right there. Like they're just going to keep streaming for how many years. But when it comes to unsuccessful streamers or unsuccessful VTubers, where first of all, like they purchase a VTuber model that costs thousands of dollars, and you know, like they will just fully give up for, I don't know, like for a month or two, and then they'll just be retired and just pretty much wasted a lot of money. And then the cycle continues. We got new VTubers, old VTubers, and whatnot. It's a cycle, you know. And when it comes to Yukiwaru, even though like she's a small VTuber, and with a lot of support, especially during this controversy or this drama right here, you know what? It is nice. It is wholesome. It is good that we can actually support new VTubers that would replace the old VTubers that, you know, like retired and stuff, because it definitely is like this part of the scene, the part of the circle of life. Yeah, please end the virtual signaling era, like the medieval era. Please, someone conquer Constantinople, please. Also, read my precious comment, my precious message. Wish to. Yeah, we love drama stuff. I mean, it's pretty much content at this point. Like, people says like drama slop is bad, but all I'm gonna say is that like everyone's had their like has their yuck and has their yum, and all I could say is that there's always gonna be people who consume thy slop, even if like consuming slop is bad, but there's always gonna be people who consumes the slop in any kind, even if it's drama slop. People gonna watch drama slop. It's that simple geometry.
From a few hundred followers to 7,500, and I'm sure by the time this video is live, since I'm recording in the morning, she'll be in the 8,000 or 9,000s by then. But Yukiwaru did something that a lot of these virtue signalers, these V-tweeters, don't do. And she went out and made content. She was immediately at work reacting to my video.
Oh, shit.
And there's a lot of great clips coming out of it, but I want to start with this one because it shows that she is doubling down and even sticking through with this if lawyers have to get involved.
Oh, shit.
Everyone should know other pieces of the story. You should know both sides to the story. You should know other details that are important. You want to know something else?
What?
They sent me an email, which I'm not sure what I should say it directly is at this time, but they sent me an email trying to take my rights away from using my model, pretty much.
Wow.
Okay. Where I've now had to get my lawyer involved.
Holy shit.
I've now had to get my lawyer involved. Okay, I've reached out to my lawyer who's looked over my merch contracts and everything. I've gotten them involved, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, obviously that's a great response, and looking through her content and her reaction to everything going on, I'm not even surprised that she's standing her ground. I still want to commend her for doing so. But yeah, if this artist really wants to go that length of revoking her rights, this is becoming a legal issue. This is something I don't think this Senko person understands when it comes to how serious this is, the gravity of what she's attempting to do, and I am very happy to see Yuki saying, okay, if you want to go that route, I am willing to fight, and I don't think Senko wants that fight. Ladies and gentlemen, if they weren't already cooked, it's going to get a lot worse for them.
Like here's the thing. For Senko, like them saying that, oh, you're gonna take the rights of Yukiwaru with the model or anything, or with the assets or any kind of art related to Senko. They're just saying that for performance, because most of the times when it comes to artists like these, like they'll just go above and beyond, like getting like the most, like getting their big egos, like go everywhere and just let ego take over, and not actually thinking over, especially where like Yukiwaru just throwing the gauntlet where, like, bring in the lawyer. I'm bringing my lawyer because this is not right. I got my rights, especially for with the terms that I agreed upon, and also officially give them money, which is a completed transaction, which means the terms are now in effect, right? So if in any terms that violate either Yukiwaru or Senko, there's always gonna be grounds for legal troubles or illegal disputes. And good for Yukiwaru to stand on bee's knees, 10 toes down. Even Shuanhan agrees that you should recognize both sides. Also, last time, check my last message. Yes, I spoiled. Sorry, buddy. Sorry for spoiling lawsuit. Hey, it's fine. Wait, what message, Gamer Tuna? You mean the Western world internet media drama slop every day, constantly as a Turk? I love this drama slop all over. Yeah. The legendary series. I mean, yeah. Yep. Yeah. Lawsuit.
But of course, this is all over the comments that came from this video.
Oh yeah. Holy shit. My bad. Where is it? Even Pegasus confirmed aliens love the legendary season. Subscribe. This drama is so out of this world. Even the aliens subscribed. In today's video.
And much like everything else in this situation,
Oh my God,
the tides
I
have
love
turned
it.
on this clip, where it's now getting dislike ratioed. What began as a hug box for all of these virtue signalers, including some of the people involved in the cancellation campaign, it's now turned into this. You can see the
Oh,
latest
shit.
comments shredding everyone involved, saying this, "Ain't going the way you wanted, huh? Thank you for showing me this VTuber. I'm gonna super chat a ton. That's the
W.
most normal take ever. Most people in the world have this opinion. Seems like a great channel. She is stating fact after fact. Everyone should go support her and applaud her. Transphobic, and it's just common sense. Oh my god, I'm literally shaking and pissing myself with anger right now." Of course, the person who shared this clip is that VTuber Cats, and how are they doing? Well, they're crashing out, okay? They're quoting people like Chibi Reviews, who called out the situation,
Oh, great.
calling him a veteran grifter who's trying to come to the aid of a newbie grifter. Again,
Reply locked. This motherfucker locked the replies. Coward. Welcome back to the series So Base. Chatters, even me subscribed. Oh my god, man. We love more Pegasus memes.
this word has no meaning whatsoever on social media. Everyone who has a different opinion than someone gets called a grifter. I will inform this individual because I'm feeling charitable today. I'll educate you on what a grifter is. That's someone who publicly states opinions that don't reflect their actual opinions, all to swindle people out of money. Can you please show how anyone involved is doing that? Otherwise, you're just...
I guess like in the terms of grifter, I guess like waifu wares and also cat here is just being a grifter now. Yeah, like they say a bunch of performance shit just to, you know, appease the woke mob. And then later on, they're just gonna delete their post or just lock the motherfucking replies. Same as always, as many cases. Professional bad influence, more like demonic influence. Woke influence like COVID, yeah. Grifter means scammer. Or anything that could, you know, get monetized in return. Since like here's the example right here, because like Cat has a blue check mark. Basically, like they will just do everything just to garner up some attention, garner up some interactions, engagement, because at the end of the day, they will get a paycheck from Twitter based on the amount of views and engagement with the community or with the people.
misusing a word, watering it down, and looking like an absolute fool. And the comments are destroying her, saying, "What does grifter even mean to you? The definition of the word you're using, since you have no effing idea what it means, you regard.
Oh,
Protect
shit.
children from trans.
Oh,
Someone you
shit.
supposedly once called friend says something you don't like, and they're immediately a grifter. The way scum like you operate is so freaking disrespectful, disgraceful." I'll add them both because they're both very on point here. Grifter to you means people who speak the truth. He'll abandon her once she realized... Oh my, these people are absolutely... Why is that on your mind?
What the
Literally,
fuck?
why is that your reaction to the situation? These people are absolutely sick and they're projecting as they always do. But
So
of course,
random.
they're still crashing out. Saying this in response to all the backlash. Getting botted on every single social I have because I decided to speak up against hate. It's the same list of 5 sentences copied and pasted over and over until further notice, limiting my replies because they're literally spammed by an army of nobodies.
Bro, getting bodied at the replies and now you're just locking replies because you're just a freaking pussy. Bro, like this is just getting even worse because yeah, lock your replies all you want, but you cannot escape the quote retweets. Yep, you're still not immune to quote retweets. Yikes. And holy shit, man. Also, these people can vote. That's the sad part. That is the most saddest part ever.
Yes, this VTuber right here, with 2,000 followers, is calling everybody criticizing them a nobody. The narcissism, okay? I've said this before. I wish I had the delusional level of confidence some of these people have, because they must go through life thinking they are the main character or something and nothing can ever bother them, and there's no accountability ever on the horizon for them. But of course, they're coping and saying everyone's botting. No, you just lost the narrative. You were in your little echo chamber in the hug box, and that got out of your hug box. The post left your target audience, and you met normal people who do not support your crazy beliefs. Okay? Normal people with common sense know that men can't get periods. They know that men can't get pregnant. And they have a very, very strong problem with children being manipulated into changing their bodies. That's what normal people think. Unfortunately, you encountered normal people, and now you think it must be the product of botting. But also, you remember this interaction right here, where they were talking to Senko, the artist. Well, where's Senko? What happened? Well, they're not having a very good time. They have privated their Twitter accounts, and
oh my gosh, man. I knew it. I've been saying this, man. These people, they will just go all performative, but when it comes to standing on business, they'll just fold like a paper crane. They'll just fold like freaking origami. Oh my gosh, man. Like, these people are so spineless. Like, they talk big shit, but when it comes to the standing on business, man, they just fold. Like, they're just gonna, okay, gang, I'm a bounce because I'm not getting this seat. There's a saying: if you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. Copium Twitch emoji botting copium. That is some crazy Ugandan copium that they bought for I don't know, gazillion dollars. Like huffing that Ugandan copium. Pepe pra copium emoji.
in case you didn't see the original interaction here, they were talking about how they're literally crying over this nightmare scenario of their model being used by this former friend who's now saying all these heinous things. And when asked, they heavily imply they're going to revoke Yuki's rights to use the model, which is a very, very serious thing to say. And boy, I suggest not doing that. That would be really bad. But we did get this woman to follow through on their word. This person saying, also, at least I'm a man of my word, how about you F off? That was, of course, when Senko told this user to F off when they tried to respectfully tell them to take a break from social media. And pointing out that Senko's pin tweet at the time was saying that they're quitting the platform entirely, referring to Twitter, and that they're on Blue Sky. Well,
please, just stay on Blue Sky, man. Just, just deactivate your account and just stay on Blue Sky. Like, if you think that you're triggered enough to stay longer at Twitter, or just, just interact in Twitter in general, just, do yourself a favor and just stay on Blue Sky. Like, if you're just gonna, continue in your little hog box or a little bit in your comfort zone, your little echo chamber, just stay at Blue Sky. Nobody can hurt you. Yeah, it might be filled with crickets and spiderwebs because, there's literally no people, they're interacting on Blue Sky. But it's still your echo chamber, literally an echo chamber because nobody's there. And just stay there, please. At this point, we celebrated Blue Sky, the existence of Blue Sky at this point. Please just stay on Blue Sky, please. Hookah Copium Unlimited trillion levels. We want for liberation, DeviantArt, and Twitter contain those commies in blue sky. True.
We did it, ladies and gentlemen. We helped them fulfill the prophecy, their words, and they have shut down their Twitter account and gone to the insane asylum that is Blue Sky. And what are they doing on Blue Sky? Well,
Good riddance.
crashing out. Saying, I don't give a F about the opinion of who else but grifters. Saying, I know what I stand for, nothing they say will change that, and I will never feel bad for cutting a transphobe from my life. Just because flies flock to piles of crap doesn't mean the crap is valuable. I've lost nothing of value. Remember, this is the person who's saying, I want to spread kindness in this situation, and now they're calling everyone grifters and pieces of crap that have no value. Yeah, you got completely owned here, I'm sorry. And now you're facing real backlash, deserved criticism, probably for the first time ever, and you can't handle it. And you fled to Blue Sky. But here's the worst part. We're learning more about this individual because during her stream reacting to my video, Yuki shared some information about this individual, showcasing how unwell and narcissistic they are.
There's so much backstory to this, but the thing is, I started taking my distance from them because on my birthday, I had a collab and my friend referred to them as the incorrect pronouns, and they literally interrupted the entire collab to talk about it and correct them and continue to do it. They took a good chunk out of my collab. We were in the middle of like a Yuki themed Jeopardy for my birthday collab. It was on my birthday. They took a whole chunk to direct the attention to them getting the pronouns wrong. And they apologized. They like corrected themselves, but they just kept going. And then there was just a good amount of awkward silence after it. And after that moment, I just realized if they were like my friend and really treasured me as a friend, why would they do that? Stan, thank you for gifting a subby. Why would they interrupt my birthday collab on my birthday, a special event where I would never do this to them? I would never do this to them. And make it about themselves. And someone accidentally using the incorrect pronouns. They didn't do it purposely. They didn't do it maliciously. They just forgot. Okay? Which is part of being human. People forget. People make mistakes. It's literally a part of being human. And they made a mistake and it turned into this whole thing. So I started distancing myself from Senko, okay? I talked to them less. I just started taking steps to distance myself from them. Because I didn't like how they make me feel. And they did things that made me feel more like a cash cow than an actual friend.
I cannot imagine.
Holy shit, man. A freaking good chunk of the collaboration just for one misunderstanding. Like, they just made a mountain out of a molehill. Like, are you for real? Yeah, like, it's just a human mistake. Like picture this, right? You get people to meet each other. Like, they don't have any idea or any information where this one person, you know, they have their specific pronouns, and the other is just being a normal person. And when they meet for the first time, of course, there's gonna be misunderstanding and probably a lot of mistakes when it comes to communication. That's normal. Like, I swear to God, I met like a lot of gay friends or lesbian friends. Like, they have different pronouns and stuff. But you know what? On first meeting for the first time, they'll just be chill because you know they understand that of course you're gonna be misgendered for the first time because it's part of first human interaction. They need to know you a lot better. It doesn't have to start off with a freaking rant or just instigated fight because of the person you meet for the first time is, you know, like misgendered you, because of course they don't know you for the beginning. Like they just, you know, start like having a decent conversation, and you would just, you know, like crash out. Like, bruh. Like, oh my god, like these people, man, like they just think that they think they have like main character energy, but this is just beta. Like, this is just pretty bad. Holy shit. Okay. Blue Sky is the hub of losers and femcells. Yep, these people are just lunatics who just attack for, yeah. Like these people are just bad, you know. Like, you will just definitely spot them, whether they, you know, like they truly understand, like, for when you meet them for the first time. And of course there's gonna be mistakes, of course there's gonna be tendencies of getting misgendered. And you know what, like, for the respectable, you know, for the people who has respect, or, you know, have the patience, they will just, you know, like, oh, okay, like, I understand, but my pronouns are this and that. Not just like, oh my god, you just misgendered me, blah 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 blah. I'm just gonna talk for like 30 minutes straight of how bad it is you just misgendered me. Like, bruh.
Imagine having the main character syndrome, where someone misgenders you accidentally in a birthday stream, and you interrupt it and make it all about yourself because you're so emotionally fragile that someone misgendering you, even by accident, is that life-crushing for you. I'm glad that Yuki is sharing this. It adds up. And, like, I look at this Senko person's account, I don't know what their pronouns are. Like, it's not even listed on here. So, like, you know, heaven forbid someone misgender you. You're not even, like, making it publicly known. Like, you're just another person on the internet at this point. Like, even in my video, I'm not trying to misgender you. I don't even know what your pronouns are. I'm just referring to you by what I think is a woman, but there's no other signal for me right now. And to crash out and ruin someone's birthday stream over something like that, especially when it was done by accident, is crazy. But there's one more cog in the wheel here. This Captain Dandyfloss, this VTuber, again, with a massive ego, completely undeserved, was one of the people joining in on the harassment campaign, saying that their new merch partner was talking about how they don't stand for transphobia and cut ties with someone, and then they saw the awful transphobic rant made by Yuki, and then they said that's how you get blacklisted. Yep, they determine whether or not someone's going to get blacklisted in the VTubing scene, but as you might notice, that was a screenshot because the post is deleted, and this reply from Madam Savvy to a deleted post regarding the situation is just chef's kiss. But of course, they're crashing out as well, saying the number of dumb people claiming that I got their sponsorship canceled can't read that I said I saw waifu wares posted about not supporting transphobia first, then I made this post. I did not contact them. I woke up to seeing their post. Yeah, no one's saying you're the reason why. You're just part of the hate brigade, and you just look dumb. I hope that clarifies something. But then they follow up that post with this next one. That's why I included it in the same screenshot. Man, I hate what the internet has become. You're right, I do too. I hate that a bunch of people cannot live in a world where people with different opinions, and in this case, common sense, exist. So instead of disagreeing with them, you try to cancel them or try to publicly shame them, among other things. And it blew up in your face and everyone else's faces here. And again, I think it goes without saying, we're going to promote Yukiwaru again. Let's up those numbers in the words of Ludwig. Okay, let's up those numbers. I'm going to put a link to her Twitter account. You can find her relevant links from there in my pinned comment and description. Good on her for handling the situation so well. And thanks to all these wackadoos for introducing so many people, thousands of people, to a new ChudTuber that we've helped create here. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, please consider giving the video a like, consider subscribing and turning on notifications for daily uploads,
give it a like,
as well as multiple streams every week live here on YouTube. But overall, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
All right, great. Another great video from Rev. You know, You know, it's always this is why like this isn't a happy ending right here. This is a happy ending right here. You not only you got one, but you got two these quote unquote VTubers that, you know, like, oh my gosh, like this VTuber is bad, like, you know, cancel it because she's transphobic. But give him a day or two, or probably hours, they'll just delete their posts and just deactivate. Oh my god, I love a happy ending. And also for Yukiwaru getting that W and also a massive surge of followers. Icing on the cake right there. Cherry on top. You'll love to see it. Like, this is a perfect example on standing your business, standing your beliefs, and just do not bend the knee or give any platform to these haters or to these these wackadoos, these Twitter freaks that definitely needs to go outside and touch grass. Do not give them a platform ever, because at the end of the day, like, every time they say some shit, it's all performative, and then later on they just, you know, like, they just delete and deactivate, block replies, and other stuff. Like, they just don't stand on business. Like, they're just fragile, spineless individuals on the internet. Like, yeah, they can complain all they want, like how the internet is bad, but all I could say, the internet is a good place now, because we absolutely have both sides to converse on which type of topic, and also, like, to counter that topic is a basic debate and also a basic conversation as well, because there's no such thing as a conversation where one is just silenced and one is just using a large megaphone. That is not conversation at all. Like, there's no debate in that. It's pretty much like suppressing your enemies. We do not want that. We can make fun of them, of course. Like, we can just farm them, because at this point, like, this saga right here can you know, like that could last me through winter, probably 2 or 3 winters, because the harvest is good. So W Yukiwaru on standing on business, and we need more VTubers like this. Stand on business. Say what you believe in. There you go. Yeah. That, holy shit, that's a pretty long video, but I'll just edit that and post it. Revs. All right. Sorry that I ignored you a lot, gamers. Like the entire, like, when we watched the entire, like, 2 videos, I'm pretty much recording, and sadly that I then integrated the YouTube chat on stream, so might as well, like, add it later on, because, you know, like, I need, like, both chats to be present in the video as well, because, you know, you're here. But I'll probably do that later. Rev says, Desu, Yinka, that guy, Asmongold, Shuanhead, and you and more. It's the greatest example of anti-woke content. I advise you to react. They're awesome. Like, for example, like, Rev says, Desu, Asmongold, Shuanhead. Yeah, I react to them. Especially, I made actual, like, react videos on them. You can, you know, like, if you want to watch them, it's pretty much like Axel Mod Plus. Basically like this, but with a plus on it. I pretty much post daily on, like, daily reacts on it. Like, most of the times I give my takes on it. But if you want to, like, check it out, like, you can check it out. Like, you know what? Right now, like, I'm just grinding on stuff. And also for this as well, for this video and the previous video, I'm just gonna mash it up into one long video and just post it on the channel as well, so that anyone can watch. Yep. Let's up those numbers. Already watched, right? Look at my comments. Yinka, that guy, example of great anti-woke content creator. Top my comments list are anti-woke. Yep. Sorry for making pausing video. Also, you gonna make a YouTube channel? widget. YouTube chat. Yeah. I'll try to, implement a YouTube chat as well. Probably next to Twitch chat as well, because I guess like the YouTube side is getting traction as well. So why not? I'll try to, like try to add a YouTube chat, but like besides the Twitch chat. Yup. All right. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah, I would try it. Since I'm doing a multi-stream, why not just add a YouTube chat? And you know what? Probably instead of might as well merge Twitch and YouTube chat, to make it more simpler and not like cluttery, or not too not too not too cluttery, or not too like claustrophobic, or I don't know. Yeah, I'll just try to merge it, I guess, like either merge it and not like put another element in the stream. But yeah, I'll try to tinker it, and might as well like apply it before the next stream. But yeah, unfortunately I have to cut this short, since I pretty much announced it that like right now I'm getting busy with IRL stuff and responsibilities, that I have no other choice but to cut my streaming time in half as well. And also when it comes to uploads as well on the Axelmod Plus channel, I sub plus and this channel. Thank you, Gamer Tuna. Thank you for the subs. But yeah, in regards to that, like right now I'm getting more busier, so I pretty much like cut the stream time in half, instead of 4 hours to 2 hours. Very sorry. And also with the amount of videos that I post on the Plus channel. Yeah, the Plus channel, the Aximo Plus channel, where I post reaction videos there, especially with this type of content, like react to Why I'm Gone by Asmin 2. Oh shit. I forgot. Yo, fuck, man. I forgot about doing a reaction to that as well. You know what? Probably I'm gonna do that like after, like probably off stream. Like I'll just make a video about it and just do my reactions there. And yeah, I'll probably react it. Oh my gosh, like it's pretty much old news, but you know what? A reaction's a reaction, so might as well do it later. But for now, I need to get out. I need to get the fuck out, because there's some responsible shit that I need to do. Fuck, man. But yeah, might as well end it. Thank you, Gamer Tuna, to hang around. Thanks for the sub as well. If you're not, wait, hold on. Fuck, man, I'm going. All right. Also, like there's, if you want, there's a Discord as well, if you want to join the Discord as well, because like Discord is a great place to be notified, like when I upload or when I go live and stuff. Like you get the notifications up there. So for anyone's watching right now, especially for the VOD watchers, live watchers, or even like lurkers, if you want like more content, just go to my Discord. Oh, and also like get notified. But I can't access cause block my country. Damn. All right. Man. Okay. Shit, man. My bad. But yeah. If you want like the video of this, especially for the ones like being a part of this video, you can check the Axel Mod Plus channel. It's basically like this name, but add a plus on it, and you can find the channel. There you can find like a lot of my reaction videos, especially in this type of content where we basically just watch like Twitter meltdowns and and other cool stuff if you are, entertained with that. But anyway, that's it for today's stream. All I'm gonna say is thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the viewers, lurkers, followers, whoever you are. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Hope you have a amazing Tuesday in it, bruv. And I'll see you on Friday's stream. Hopefully that I'll be I'll be on time. No promises, but I'm trying to stick to the schedule. It's 3 p.m. EST. Yeah, 3 p.m. EST. So be there on Friday, 3 p.m. EST. Be there, be square, or else I'ma turn you into a round circle. Yes. Fear the wrath of me turning you into a circle. Rah. But anyway, that's it for today's stream. Thank you so much for watching. And bye-bye. Bye-bye.